Take two. What's up, you guys? I'm Destineé Shara, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, we will be doing a Q&A. So a few days ago, I asked my followers to, ask me questions, and I was going to answer them. So I didn't answer them on my Instagram because I was like, I'm just going to make a YouTube video because some of these questions are the same thing, and I kind of just want everybody to get a feel of who I am, what I do, why I do it, and yeah. So before we even get right into this video, I just want to give y'all a update on my life. So right now it's currently 9:37, and I am, eating breakfast, drinking my green smoothie, and eating some fruit this morning. Tasty. And I'm at work. I'm just gonna thank God for it and just keep moving forward. Let's just get right into the video. So like I said, I asked on Instagram how they have like that question option on there. So I put that up there and I said Q&A, and I let a bunch of people just ask me a bunch of questions. So I just gathered all the questions that I wanted to answer, and then I put them here on my iPad and I will be answering them. The first question is, what sparked the beginning of your fitness journey? So I always get this question, and I always start with, y'all know how COVID was out in 2020? Well, I had caught COVID in 2021, and that was my junior year of college. So it was like August. Me and my friend had went out, trying to be grown and whatnot. And we went out, I caught COVID, and I was in my room for 14 freaking days, miserable. Like, I could not taste, I couldn't smell, I had a bad migraine, my body was aching. I had all the symptoms known to man. And then plus I was, I was isolated. I was by myself, and all I had was my roommate, but I can't even talk to her. I can't do anything. I can't go nowhere. I was really stuck in my room, in my bed, feeling horrible. It was like the last few days I started feeling a little better, and I was like, I need to make my life count. I need to get my health back on the right track, and I need to do what's best for me, because I don't want a weak immune system. Nothing is weak about me. So why would my immune system be weak? So I was like, I'm going to change my diet, and I'm going to start working out. So after I, tested negative for COVID, I started going to the gym. So what really helped was that I did a 21-day challenge, and I was just really challenging myself because I wanted to see if I could do it. You always had that thing in the back of your mind that's like, maybe you won't be able to do it, maybe it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be challenging. But I was like, I'm gonna put in my all for this, and I'm going to do it. And I did it. It took 21 days. I was waking up at 5 a.m. every single morning, and I was using pre-workout. That's when I first started using pre-workout, and I had known about pre-workout, found out about it and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I need to have something that's going to get me energized, because I'm waking up at 5 and I have class at like 9 or 10, and it's just a lot going on. Like, I would wake up at 5, go work out, and then I would be tired. Sometimes I would go back to sleep right after my workout, especially if it was like kind of heavy lifting or anything like that. But I kind of did what I had to do, and ever since then, it takes 21 days to form a habit. So ever since then, I was able to just be consistent and work out, and that's kind of how my fitness journey was sparked, due to COVID. So shout out to your girl Corona, because she really helped me. Without her, making me uncomfortable and miserable, I probably wouldn't be in the place that I am right now. So shout out to her, you know, even though we don't like her, she did some amazing things to me for my life, and she helped shift me from being, you know, the old me to Destiny 2.0. So yeah. All right, so the next question is favorite muscles to work. I love my legs. I love working out legs. Like the other day, I just squatted like 185 on the Smith machine. You don't understand. Like I went in there and I said, I need to up weights because I'm still staying and being stagnant in this particular weight that I was just stuck on, and I need to just move it on up. So I did it, and your girl did 5 reps, and I was so proud of myself. But yeah, I love to work out my legs. I just feel like my legs they never hurt as bad as my upper body. And plus, like, I just want my legs to be nice and big and strong so I could just kick somebody. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding at the same time. So this food is really good, y'all. I wish y'all could taste it. That strawberry is not sweet. Oh, I got a brain freeze. Okay, next question. It says, what do you typically eat for each of your meals? I'm a pescatarian. And, well, I'm a new pescatarian. So, as of right now, I eat a lot of salmon and a lot of veggies. I'm a veggie girl. Fruit is good and all, but, like, fruit is never consistent. It's never consistent in taste. It could be sweet, it could be sour, it could be real, you know, soft. Like, I'm a vegetable kind of girl, because I can kind of, like, make my veggies taste the way that I want to. You got to make sure that your fruit is sweet. You got to make sure you know how to pick fruit when you're getting fruit. And sometimes I don't. What I like to eat is basically salmon. I got me some jasmine rice and I got me some broccoli. That's like my go-to meal. But if I'm feeling like fancy, spicy or whatnot, then I'll make me like a shrimp burrito bowl. So basically it'll have shrimp, it'll have corn, it'll have black beans, it'll have rice, it'll have avocado, sour cream, tomato salsa. It'll have all that stuff. I like Brussels sprouts. I love veggies. I love potatoes, carrots, sweet potatoes. I love asparagus. Ooh, I love corn on the cob. If I could be corn on the cob, I'd be corn on the cob, honey. But I love corn on the cob. So basically, I'll have me like a piece of fish, some grains, and a vegetable. And if I just want to add some extra to it, then I'll do that. But that's what a typical meal would look like. I'm not one of those fitness people that's like, I gotta eat this so I can remain like looking like this. No, I want to be able to eat what I want to eat, but I usually like keep my diet clean. But for breakfast and lunch, I usually make me a smoothie, and if I can, then I'll make like some pancakes and eggs with spinach in it. But I don't always have time to like cook me a big breakfast, and I love breakfast. Like I love pancakes, I love eggs, but I'm not able to, you know, make that. So sometimes I'll just drink a smoothie, get a banana, get some bagels, put a little spread on it, and call it a day and go on about my day. For snacks, I usually like to eat like nuts. Like I eat kind of like a bird sometimes. So I eat nuts because they're so freaking good. They're so amazing. They taste so wonderful and sweet. And they just make me feel like, they just make me feel great. So I love those nuts. So for candy, because I'm a candy girl. I don't like too much sweets. Like I I'm not a snacker. That's what I meant to say. I'm not a snacker, but like I don't like chips. I just can't get into it. Like it's not like my go-to. Like I'd rather eat some nuts than eat some chips. But like if I had candy, I'm eating me some Sour Patch Kids or some cookies and cream kisses because those are my favorite candies. If I want like, oh, the only snack that I will eat is like the Hershey's pretzels, cookies and cream pretzels. And they only sell those at the gas station. So I'm not going to the gas station every single day to go re-up on some pretzels. But those are my favorite pretzels, like my favorite little snack. And you know, that's just how it is. That's kind of like what I would eat typically for each meal. The next question is, what keeps you motivated? Let me tell y'all, I was highly motivated when I first began because it was like something new. It was like a challenge. It was something that I wanted to do. Towards like 6 months, I was like, why am I still doing this? Like, what's the point? What's the purpose? Nothing is happening. I'm not doing anything. Stuff like that. Like, I was in a slump because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know where I wanted to go. And I kind of just was stagnant in, you know, my fitness journey. So it was kind of like, why am I still here? Why am I still trying to do this when I'm not seeing any changes, any noticeable changes anyways, and stuff like that. So I just remain consistent. I think what really like keeps me motivated is just that me being consistent. Because even though I fell out of love with it at one point, me being consistent and never giving up on myself and never saying that, no, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, it kind of helped to, you know, make that motivation come back. So when I was consistent and I was disciplined, it kind of helped with the motivation to come back. Because once I started looking up different ways to do things, because you got to realize, if it's not working, if plan A is not working for you, then you need to switch something out. There's something that you can do differently. So I started to look up different workouts, look up different foods, meals, stuff like that to, you know, help me to better develop myself as a fitness influencer, guru, trainer, whatever you want to call me. So that's kind of what I did. And that kind of like helped me to, you know, be remotivated, if that's even a word. So that's kind of that's how I stay motivated. It's just by being consistent and knowing that everything that I'm doing is not just for me, it's for other people. People that also be commenting on my stuff and just be sending me DMs talking about some, you inspire me, thank you, like it motivates me. That kind of helps me to keep going, because it's like, okay, I see you watching me. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm not just doing this in vain. Like, you're actually seeing me and you're actually trying to strive to be better health-wise, and that makes me happy. People that's just watching me through a phone, y'all motivate me as well. So consistency, and I guess you could say my followers. So yeah, so I thank y'all, because without y'all, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's just motivation enough. The next question is, what does a typical day look like for you? Let me give y'all like a rundown. As of right now, my summer schedule is, I attempt to wake up at 4:30 every morning. But lately, I've been staying up till about 4:30 because I have insomnia, seems like. And I'm just never tired, seems like. But, hey, I go work out for about 2 hours. It just really depends on what I'm working on. So I usually leave the gym around like 6:30. And then I would come home, you know, take a shower, get ready, because I have work at 8. So I'll be at work from like 8 to 12, come back home. Maybe I'll take a nap. It just really depends on how I'm feeling that day. I'll try not to take a nap because I'm like, I need to get some things done. I have things that I have to do. So a nap is not going to help me at all. But if I do take a nap, I'm taking a nap, okay? And sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes that nap can be like 4 hours long. And I'm trying to work on like taking an actual nap, because that's not a nap. That is going to sleep. I'm in a deep sleep. If I was in school, I usually try to go work out in the morning, but if that doesn't work, then I'll go in the evening, go to class, help out with my orgs, stuff like that. And kind of that's what a typical day would look like. The summer, I just have so much more time because I have nothing but time on my hands. So that's why I just be making workout videos. I could stay in the gym for about 4 hours if I really, really wanted to, if we're being honest. And that's kind of like, everybody thinks I'm crazy because I stay in the gym, but that's just what I like to do. Like, some people like the game, some people like the ball. I like to go to the gym. Some people like to swim. I like to go to the gym. Some people like to stay in their bed and watch Netflix. I like to go to the gym. And I don't know what else to say. I feel like everybody has their thing and the gym is mine. That's kind of like a typical day for me. The next question is, what is your go-to workout routine? My go-to workout routine is, if it's a leg day, then I'm definitely doing squat. I'm doing some hip thrusts. I'm doing some RDLs, and I'm definitely doing some Bulgarian split squats. Those are like my favorite things in the world to do. I love me a good hip thrust. Top 2 and not 2, okay? If I'm doing like arms and back and stuff, I'll do some bicep curls. I may do like, dang. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out. Some Arnold presses, some bent over rows. I think that's kind of it, because I don't really like doing arms. My arms get really, really big, really, really quick. So I be trying to be more leg dominant than anything. But like, I do want to work out my arms because I want that tone look, that sexy back, that big butt. Okay, you feel me? So that's kind of like what I'm aiming for. About the big butt, I don't really care. It's just a perk of working out. You get a nice tight booty. All right, it says my favorite post-workout meal or snack. I go for a smoothie. I usually come home, put some protein, some creatine, some ice cream, some oat milk, and whatever fruit I got in the fridge. And I usually just make me a nice little smoothie. A PB&J sandwich is kind of something that I'm starting to eat. I'm just kind of traumatized by PB&Js because when I was younger, that's all, like, it's not all we used to eat, but like that was one of the meals that my mama used to be like, go make you a PB&J sandwich, go make you some noodles. Like, my mama was not a cook. She was not Chef Boyardee, okay? She did not like cooking. She did not like cooking. So when we was home, I just had to fend for myself, me and my siblings. So we would eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches. That's kind of how I learned how to cook, because my mama wasn't cooking. So I was like, I need to be able to make me something to eat. Your girl is hungry. So that's kind of like what it was. I'm traumatized. That's why it took me a long time to start eating PB&Js again, because people would tell me that's a good snack to like have just like throughout the day and stuff like that. But it was like, child, I do not want to make no PB&J sandwich. But I'm starting to get back into eating them because it's really easy to make, it's quick, and it's fast, and it's something that I can hurry up and do. I could put it in a Ziploc bag and walk out the door with it. Or I would eat like a nice shrimp wrap with some spinach, some cucumbers, some tomatoes, some cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. I might make that today. But I can make that too because it's delicious. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That is pretty freaking good. And then you add like some chipotle mayo and sriracha sauce on it. Yummy. So that's kind of like my go-to okay, country girl, post-workout meal or snack. And here is the last question of the day. How do you find balance between working, staying fit, and life? So basically, I have a schedule. I make sure that like if I'm supposed to be hanging out with somebody, then they're going to be put on my schedule. They're going to be put on my calendar. A lot of people get upset, but I feel like if you don't put people on there, like especially me, I could forget. Like I have short-term memory. They call me Dory. Nobody calls me Dory. But yeah, like I'm Dory, and I be forgetting sometimes. Like I'm very forgetful, and it's not on purpose, but it's just something that it just kind of, it's just happened. So I'm forgetful. So having a calendar and being organized in that aspect, it kind of helps me keep everything aligned. Like when am I going to go to work? When am I going to work out? And who am I hanging out with? Or what am I doing? When am I going grocery shopping? When am I going to go clean my car? Things of that nature. It just kind of helps keep everything aligned. So then it won't feel like I'm just spending my time at the gym and not doing anything else productive outside of there. Because if I'm gonna be productive in the gym, then I want to be productive outside of the gym. You're gonna get productivity out of Destiny, and that's just that on that. Like I can't even tell you anything else, because it's important to me to be able to keep relationships, because I love people, I love my friends, and I love everybody that's out there too. So I'm just, doing what I gotta do. You have to find better ways of doing things so it can be easier on you, so you don't feel like you're as stressed, because being fit is a job. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely a job. You need to make sure that you work out, you eat healthy, you're reading, you're mentally straight. Like you gotta do all of these things to just stay fit, because it's not just staying fit physically, it's also a mental thing too. That's kind of how I find the balance between those things. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you learned a lot about me. And if you have any other questions or comments and concerns, please drop them down in the comment section below. I don't really know what else to say. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and turn on that notification button just so you can be aware of when I'm dropping or when something new is happening. And just watch out for my next. I don't even know what to say at the end. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. See y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Gonna say hey to the camera.